I'm looking for you. I in the building. What up? What up, bro?
What is this? She jumping on like, yo, the underdog, the infamous.
Hey, this is a hey, this one's with it, bro.
You know.
Hey, at the whiskey tip, shout out though. Give me some of these blessings real quick, bro.
California living on. You got me started early. I had to shut down my stock market. I had to shut down 2 of my clients. You know, the market lightweight crashed on us a little bit earlier, so I had to, you know, shut down a few of my clients and tell them we'll get back to the money tomorrow. You know, I gotta do this exclusive right here. You feel me?
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Yeah, man. I remember when I met you back at those Gager events before the pandemic, bro, and it was just all love. We were having a good time, so I had to make sure to get you on ASAP.
Yeah, I know it's cold because me and Gold told was gonna have you shoot the video for the me and you video.
Yep.
Get some of the footage. You feel me?
Yep. I mean, I'm always here to assist. You know what I mean? Yeah. To assist the casa. But I'm actually gonna go out there to Houston with Gotos next week, bro. All week, and I'm gonna shoot. We're shooting a documentary. You're gonna be in it.
Are you gonna be out there with me then? Yeah, because I'm going out there next week too. I'm gonna be.
Are you?
I'm gonna be out there for about 2 weeks messing with him.
You're there next Monday. You'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be out there for 2 weeks next week.
Hey, shout out Different Point of View. This is the first time. Bought a badge. I never did that. This is the first time. I'm learning all this shit for the first time, bro. You know what I mean? This is all new to me.
Real, you're behind me.
Yep. Shout out. So you're gonna be there Monday then?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm going the week of the 21st, and I'll be there from the 20th.
Yeah.
The 21st until the end of June, till the end of May, till June.
Oh shit, we in then.
Yeah, I gotta shoot 6 videos out there.
Oh, I'm gonna be right there, bro. We're shooting I'm doing all like the behind the scenes shit. You feel me? Like all that. Yeah. So I'm gonna be interviewing you, and like we're gonna get it, bro, because we gotta tell the story right. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's kind of another reason why I wanted to get you on. You know, because I feel like we gotta keep. I got Black Sea on. I got San Quinn on. I want to get the Bay Area story right. You know what I mean?
Right.
And have everybody say it from their own point of view.
I just did a good banger with Black Sea, Black Sea, and Lockdown for Lockdown album. We're finna do the video for that too. It came out so fire. It came out.
Peace, Mac Dre.
Yeah, R.P. Mac Dre. Y'all know what it is. I ain't even really had no drink, so I just started my little drinking. You know, I got my underdog.
Oh shit, like that?
You know, tears.
Oh hell nah.
On the show.
Hey, tell me about that real quick.
You gotta send me your sizes and stuff, so when I come, I can bring you. I got all colors. You feel me? Red, blue, white, black, brown. I got the underdog pimpin' shirt. The original.
You know I want that red one.
Yeah, I got the original Back to the Basics shirt. You feel me? So I'm gonna hook you up with a.
Please do. Bring that shit to Texas, bro. I'll be right there rocking it. Thank you, Different Point of View. Damn, that's what's up. Yeah, everybody. Hey, you guys gotta follow this cat. You guys gotta tap in if you don't know, because I got a lot of like last off from other states and shit too, bro. So, for somebody that never met you in your whole life, huh?
So the people that see me on your page, they can see me on my page too.
Yeah. So right now, what we're doing is we're introducing each other to each other's platform.
Okay.
So people on your page that are not doing nothing right now or whatever can see me, and people that are not doing nothing, you know what I mean, can see you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a cool new thing, bro. I'm an old motherfucker like learning this shit, because one thing about me is I don't quit. You know, I don't stop. I go with the times, and I know you do too. Because one thing about you, bro, is imagine how many people fell off and you're still here.
Right on. I appreciate it. The Bandana the Rag. What up? Hey, man, I got my homie Bandana the Rag too. Y'all got to collab and do something. He got his. Hey,
shout out to Bandana. Yeah, I'm down.
He puts gas, not trash. You feel me? So, and that's my real bro from Compton. You feel me?
Compton, bro. I spent 14 years in Los Angeles. Shout out to Compton.
Yeah.
Compton and Bompton, both of them.
yeah. You know.
Hey, for somebody that never met you, like I tell everybody, who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do? I ask all art. I already know what you do, but I ask all artists that.
All right. Well, where I'm from originally, I'm originally from LA, from Watts. I was born and raised in Watts.
What's up?
I moved to the Bay when I was 15, about to be 16. So that's how I moved out there. But I was doing music with my uncle up in LA, up in Watts in the 80s. You know, we was doing music out there and stuff. And then I started gang banging, claiming Grape Street Watch, Baby Loco Crip. You know, that's where I'm from. And started.
Right out. Hey, they got the Vadio right there too. The essays too.
Yeah, that's who our hood basically started off of that. Watch Vadio Grape. That's why it's called WVG. Watch Vadio Grape. Some people say Vadio with the B. Some people say Vadio with the V.
Yeah, I've been out there, bro. I've done some photography out there.
You know, I started getting in trouble and getting early teen, getting in trouble. And so my mom, she ended up getting married. And to my step pops, Big Reg, you know, it was from my hood. And he had family in the Bay, in the Crest. And so basically he was like, oh, we need to get Coolio up out of here. You feel me? And same with Coolio. Like my mama got me the name Coolio at birth. Like my first birthday cake say happy birthday Coolio. I'm like, I'm the original Coolio. People be like, oh, you took the other Coolio dude with the hair, we'll do it. Like, no, you know, he folks, he cool and everything. You know, he know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, no, I had the name Coolio, but I ended up going to the pen. And when I went to the pen, you know, he blew up off of the name and whatnot. So I said, well, I ain't gonna use the name no more. Plus, I wasn't hot. I wasn't, you know, mainstream artist. You feel me? My name wasn't. It ain't like he took it because I had a mainstream name. So I said, when I come home, I'm gonna be the underdog. So I drew this logo right here in 1992. I drew this logo, and then my homie Gay Mine, he mastered it for me. He seen the vision of the logo I wanted. You feel me? Gay Mine, shout out Gay Mine, because he drew what I seen, text in the pen. You feel me? And so I came to the Bay, and so I hit the Bay in '88, and then from there I did my first. I was rapping already, so I hooked up with Studio Tone and DJ C's, rest in peace, and I did my first song, I'm Not the One, with Out in the Bay, which was a popular little song throughout Richmond, throughout Vallejo, Fairfield, just the 707 area and the closer 415 area. That's before it was 510, you know. And so a lot of people was like, it's a nigga out here from LA. This nigga is hard. he rapping like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? And so a lot of people got up on me. So my first sold out show that I did was 1988, April 88, with me and Too Short at the fairgrounds in Solano County Fairgrounds in Vallejo.
Oh shit, that's 707.
My first sold out show was like 33 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, it's still unknown. That's why I go by Unknown Legend, because people don't know that story. Then that's how I met Mac Dre. But when I met Mac Dre, he wasn't Mac Dre, he was MC Dre. And my partner EB brung him and was like, man, this nigga right here, he want to do his rapping thing. You know, he want to rap and do the thing. And so Dre was like 17 at the time. You feel me? And he's like, he want to do the rap thing. He had a hat set MC Dre on it and shit. You feel me? Like,
I didn't know that part. That's it.
Got the MC Dre hat. So Dre was asking me about bars and measures and all, because I already had the songs with Studio Tone. And so I'm like, oh, we got to get you the Studio Tone so you can get in there and do a song. But he ended up catching the case. He caught a little bid to go to Fouts Ranch, Fouts Boys Ranch. It's like juvenile hall mixed with penitentiary, you know.
Yeah.
Not YA, but it's a step down from YA, you know what I mean? And so he went to Fouts, and he came home at 18. So me and EB, we picked him up, and he said he got his first song. He said, I got my first whole rap, three whole verses. You feel I'm ready to go record it. And so we was like, we're going to take you to Studio Tones, you feel me, and get you to Studio Tones. And so the first song he did, the first full song, was Too Hard for the Fucking Radio.
What?
Stone produced that, so he sampled the Tell Me Something Good, doom, too hard for the fucking radio. So
damn.
That demo, Kyrie heard that demo, because my partner, the Mac, had just would start messing with Kyrie too. So they had Strictly Business Records, you know. And so from there, Dre got on. So Dre was on. I left. Once Dre came home, I left and went back to LA. When 89 hit, this 88, when 89 hit, I moved back to LA. Uncle out there trying to do music. So while I'm in LA, I'm actually was in Inglewood at my godmother's house.
Inglewood,
I'm talking Dre baby mama and her sister was my girlfriend at the time. So, you know, we used to double date and everything. So
hey,
talking to them on the phone. And so she like, Dre just did an album. I said, he did an album? You feel me? Like, this nigga, you know what I mean? Like,
you moving.
Like, yeah, there wasn't no cell phones and that. You got the house phones. You feel me? And so I'm like, oh, I got to talk to this nigga. I'm coming back to the Bay. You know, back then, you thinking an album, $1 million. You feel me? So
yeah.
I'm coming back to the Bay. So this is 1989, and I'm finna come. I actually came back to the Bay on the same day as the earthquake, the quake of '89, on my mama's grave.
I remember that one. My dad was actually driving on the bridge, bro.
We was in front of the Mac house. Rest in peace to Mac. We was in front of the Mac house. Two of my homeboys was fighting And I remember the Mac coming out the house saying it was an earthquake because the A's and the Giants was playing in the World Series. And he said the bridge just fell. I remember all.
Yeah, bro.
It's like the bridge just fell, you know. And so that's how I came back to the Bay. So from '89, when I came back, Dre was like, "Man, we got to get some songs done. We got to." And I got some of the songs that we done. When you see my documentary, like you say, Cooley got. He even tell that story. He say, "Hoes started throwing the cot." Then Cooley got Ghost and bounced the watch. You feel me? Like, I got all them songs where he said all that. You feel me? He like, Cooley got Ghost and bounced the watch. And so, and when I came back, though, he said, we got to knock out some songs. So we ended up doing a song called Come Take a Ride Through the Crest Side. He did a song called Just a Dream. I'm just talking on the hooks and stuff, but we did Just a Dream, Come Take a Ride Through the Crest Side. And then when 90 came, he already had to deal with Kyrie. So Kyrie sat me down and was like, I'm going to be next. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be next to get a deal, whatever. So, but I'm impatient. So I'm really,
me too.
You know, it was taking a lot of time. So by the time I'm 18, I'm like, well, I'm going to start my own company in the process, which is Caviar Records. Well, it was Coolio Records, Caviar Productions. You feel me? So I started Coolio Records, Caviar Productions.
Yeah,
went to Ken Lee Studio, and I wanted to do the sample to the flashlight beat.
Yeah.
So me and Drake, we got dropped off in Rancho to my homeboy Ken Franklin, to his studio, and we did the California Living song. But it was with the original flashlight beat. It was just 2 verses, me and Drake. We was like a demo for us. It was like my little demo. You feel me? Once Kyrie heard it, he like, nigga, that's your next single. So that was Drake's next single. So that became Drake's first video, my first song and video that I was on, you know, to go to the mainstream. So that's where I come from. So that's the origin of me. And then as far as like the Romper Room, we was just a group of dudes that, you know, grew up in the area in the Crest, but was posted on Leonard Street because my homeboy EB stayed on Leonard Street, and his nephew is Ray, Ronnie Wags. His brother is GB.
Hey, wait, is it Lemon or Leonard?
Leonard.
That's what I was making sure.
Leonard Street. It is a Leonard Street in Vallejo, but that's South Vallejo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's Leonard Street. And so we all just used to congregate and hang every day, you know, grinding, hustling, doing whatever, drinking, the whole shebang. Youngsters, though. We range from the age of 15 to 20.
Talking with those two.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Down there in California, classic, lit the Bay up, Coolio, the underdog, the Rat Drake. You feel me? And so we was just out hanging, you know what I mean? And my homie Jamie 08, rest in peace. I'm going to be saying rest in peace to a lot of people when I'm talking to you, because I done lost a lot of people. You feel me? And my homie Jamie 08, rest in peace, he used to, you know, the show Romper Room, he used to act like he had a magnifying glass, and he'd be like, oh, I see Coolio, I see Big Don, I see Ray, you know, because at the end of the show, Miss Nancy used to always see all the children she saw. So yeah, we kids, but we was getting it, you know, and so it was like an inside joke. And so we went and got these shirts made that had Romper Room crossed out. You know how you got the circle with the line through it? So we had these shirts made that said Romper Room, but it had Romper Room crossed out on the shirts. So it's like 14 of us wearing these shirts in the hood, grinding everything. Like, nigga, we ain't the Romper Room, but the police coming through, they seeing it. They seeing the Romper Room, and people saying the Romper Room, so they call us Romper Room Gang. So that's where the name with the police came. Oh, that's the Romper Room Gang, Romper Room Gang. You know, we like, man, we not the fucking Romper Room. Quit calling us this shit. You feel me? Like, because they using it as a joke. You know, it started as a joke. But like I said, once Drake went to Fouts and came home, you feel me, and put it in the song, hit Leonard, what will be seen?
It was over.
Young brothers getting full of the hay, Mr. Romper Room. We like, fuck it, the Romper Room there, nigga, you know? Like,
bro, I grew up on that music, bro. I'm 38, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It was like a little bit older than me, but not much. Like, you know when you're a youngster and you listen to older music, though? Because I started banging, like, I mean, like at 10 or 11, but, you know, I wasn't really banging until about 15, you know? But I started I jumped off the porch real young.
Yeah.
And so I was listening to all of that, bro. That was my music. So that's the dope thing about this is that, you know, that we can all like that. That's what I'm saying, that, bro, that you're still here. How does it feel, bro, to, like, you know, to me, honestly, on a real level, the older you get, the more real this thing gets.
Yeah.
You know, in life, it gets real, though. It humbles you, and you become more like, I just noticed, bro, like I'm trying to let go of the little things, you feel me?
Yeah.
So how do you deal with kind of just, growing in the industry, but people also not knowing the story right, and then how you figure how to deal with that.
Yeah, and they tell you the time. See, and I call them anachronistic. You know, and it's an anachronism. And an anachronism is, you know what anachronism is, right? Or being anachronistic.
Yeah.
Anachronistic means you telling a story, but the timeline is off, or things in the story wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like me saying, oh, when Christopher Columbus came to discover America, he had a Rolex on. You know, but Rolex wasn't.
It don't fit.
Yeah, Rolex wasn't, and a lot of people do it because they want to seem more relevant. So they tell a story. Oh, I sold crack in '90, and I sold crack in '74. It's impossible. Crack didn't hit the market till the '80s. But they want to be relevant. You know, it's an anachronism. They anachronistic. They want to be the first to do everything. I don't want to be the first to do everything. I'm gonna just be real with my story. You know, I'm gonna tell you if I'm the first person to do something, I'm gonna tell you about it. But I'm not gonna do it braggadociously. I'm not gonna brag on it. I've never been a person to floss. I'd rather have $100 million cash than $100 million in assets. You know, and that's me. I could live in the same lonely spot for the rest of my life, and as long as the people around me got cash, got their bills paid, you know, whatever they want, they can have. But all I want is a peace of mind. And I remember Dr. Dre when he was with Death Row, and he left, and they was like, man, Death Row worth $160 million. You just gonna leave it? You're not taking nothing? He said, I'm taking everything.
Exactly.
I'm taking a peace of mind. I'm taking me. Yes, you know what I mean? I'm getting away from this bullshit. And that's how I am. I don't look at, I'm not jealous. I don't have a jealous bone. I don't care about a person's success over mine, you know, because you can have 100 kings at a round table and have a discussion of how his village got, you know, 50 pounds of gold. This village might got 1,000 pounds of gold, but they all successful. They're not comparing notes, you know. We all was born kings. It's up to you to become a jester, you know.
Exactly.
It's up to you to bow down, to not accept your role, to not accept your role. And so I've never applied for a job. I never will. I never worked for nobody in my life. I've been self-employed my whole life.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
You know, I just paid my taxes. You feel me? Because taxes due today. So if y'all ain't paid y'all taxes, go pay y'all taxes.
I paid mine.
Pay your taxes, you know, and just and be solid with your circle and with the people around you. Because see, social media trick you into thinking you should have a certain way. Social media normalize jumping off a bridge. You know,
hell yeah.
Nothing wrong with jumping off a bridge. You can jump off a bridge, and you know, if you're feeling depressed, they'll normalize anything. You know, and with these memes, that's why one of my songs I say nowadays, everybody having conversations through memes. They're not even talking. You getting offended off of a meme somebody posted. Oh, you talking to me? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's the conversation is not general no more. The conversation is just, you know, to everybody broad. That's like me going in a room full of people and say, oh, I'm gonna slap a motherfucker here today. You know, that's throwing something in the air. What if you feeling in a
I might just catch that. You know what I mean?
Oh, you gonna slap who? You see what I'm saying? But
yeah, bro.
So you gotta be direct with you know who you mad at. You gotta be direct and it's so crazy. Same with like the women. They say, oh, these dudes thirsty. All in my DMs, all in this and this and this. Y'all the ones y'all post these pictures. You get mad if a dude don't like it. You seen Aisha Curry? She said, oh, nobody likes my pictures. Nobody in my DMs. Nobody even. She like, I don't want it, but
you damned if you do. You're damned if you don't.
Yeah, damned if you do. You damned if you don't. Females are so confused because I might see 5 of my homeboys posts and I like 5 of their posts. Then I might see 5 of my homegirls posts. I like 5 of my homegirls posts. But the homegirls posts who I like is, oh, he third, oh, he boner, oh, he getting at her. I ain't never got at a female on my mama grave on no DMs to be like, oh, come holler at me. Let me take you on a date. And none of that. I might compliment you and say, oh, okay, that's fly what you got on. Them shoes is dope. You feel me? But I know how to pop at you if I want to pop at you. You feel me? If it's your birthday, I got homegirls. If it's her birthday, I might buy her something for her birthday. You feel me? Same as my homeboy. If I see my homeboy's birthday, oh, here go $200, nigga, go up to dinner, go, you know, chill. But when that social media have you thinking, oh, he getting at her, or you feel me, or all this weird shit, you know, and that's what's fucked up. And Kardashians, everybody want to be Kim Kardashian. They talk like her. That's a turnoff to me. First,
hey, bro, I worked with them.
Any female I see talking like Kim Kardashian, got her hair like her, fake breast, fake ass,
no cap, it's true.
oh, that's an instant turnoff. You feel me? Like I don't even pop
I
that.
don't like that stuff either, bro.
Yeah.
Those fake booties, bro, they be, when you're hitting it, they be riding on the top. It's like a booty on top of a booty.
Oh, damn. See, I wouldn't even fake titties, fake lips, all
I
that.
don't like, I mean, listen, I'm not hating and here and there, you know, but I just feel like God, let me work with what God gave me. I like that Kendrick Lamar. Let me get an ass with some stretch marks, baby.
Yeah.
Like, oh, baby.
Women don't know is that men love that natural beauty.
Hell yeah, I love that shit.
Is the purest form of beauty you can have. A little bit of weight, a little bit of size.
Yeah, bro.
Any deformity that a woman thinks is a deformity to her.
No, that's a battle wound, homie. That's a survival scar, homie.
Yeah, another man love. You feel me? Like Cat Williams say. He say, baby, I ain't tripping off your stretch marks. That means either you was fat at once and got skinny, or you was skinny and got fat.
Or you had a baby and you made life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, once you see a woman make a baby, bro, and you see a woman become a mother, homie, no matter what, not even on some cheesy shit, it just be changing how you look at things.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. But no, I mean, I'm just out. I just feel like right now it's like you can't say nothing. If you say anything, you know, and what I decided that I was gonna do, and before the pandemic, homie, I was on some 2020 shit. Like, I'm gonna be my authentic self. I'm gonna be exactly how I wanna be. And if you don't like it, we don't gotta kick it. You know what I mean? My circle is small. The real ones will stay. You feel me? And that's what I've been doing. Like, my story, I'm a northerner, homie, but I never went to prison. I moved to LA and started selling weed in Santa Monica, homie. I didn't want to be around a bunch of fucking dudes. And I love women, bro. I love money. I love beaches. And so I did it. You know what I mean? But I came back home. Now I'm back in my city, homie, because I wanted to get back to my hood, to my city, you feel me? And tell the story right, you feel me? That's why I moved back to Santa Rosa, homie.
Saeed, what it do? Saeed, my guy, pretty and tall.
What up, pretty and tall? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. Domination.
You know, we
420.
like
I know we gotta show love to him.
Like my
Hey,
shirt
what's up with the drink?
I'm only in debt because I owe myself. You feel me? I don't owe nobody. I'm only in debt because I owe myself. You feel?
That's right.
Saeed did these shirts. You feel me? He did these shirts. So.
Shout out to Saeed.
Yeah, connected, man.
Hey, there was a question. Hey, there's a question up here. He said, how do you feel about cats nowadays using furrow to get that, what does that mean? To get that fame, Little John, Neff, DeFaro, and E40?
What it say?
How you feel about cats nowadays using FURL, furrow,
using
to
furrow,
get the fame?
Right.
Little John, Neff, DeFaro, and E40. What does he mean by that?
The thing with Lil Jon, let me break Lil Jon down first. The thing with Lil Jon, he wanted to mess with Dre for the long, even when Dre was alive. You know, after we came from the Hawaii thing, we heard Lil Jon was on the radio saying, "Where's Mac Dre? Where's Mac Dre at?" You know what I mean? And he wanted to do something. So how that came about is he contacted Dre moms. He wanted to see who had vocals, but you know, any acapellas of Dre. And so I got a lot of acapellas of Dre. And so I sent him probably like 11 songs, different acapellas. I told Wanda which ones I'm going to send. I sent some of the reels. I sent, you know, most of the songs I got of Dre acapella to him. They dumped him. He listened to what he wanted, and he picked what he wanted. We let him pick what he wanted. You feel me? Like, people like, oh, we heard that song already. We heard, like, that's what he liked. He wanted to, you know, he wanted a verse. We sent him some stuff. He made a song out of it. The Ain't No Telling song. So, you know, that's something he wanted to do. But he wasn't using it to get fame. He wasn't using it he was paying homage. See, it's a difference when it's people who try to use his name for the fame purposes. You feel me? Like, even like they say, oh, Neff DeFaro want to be Dre or this and this. No, because he paid more homage to Dre than actually trying to bite Dre or be like Dre. You know what I mean?
I mean, he was at the birthday. That's when you were there too, remember?
Yeah.
Before the pandemic?
Yeah, because you could have people that can, you know, want to be somebody or be jealous of somebody or imitate their style because, you know, they trying to take their style from them. But those names, they to me, in my heart, those not the two people that I would say they use Dre name for their fame. You know, Lil Jon already had his reputation and
yeah,
you know, it was already popping. You know, Neff DeFaro was up to coming. And every time when I seen, you know, he always said, "Oh man, I grew up listening to y'all. You know, I respect y'all." And I told him he was chiseled from stone. I said, "You chiseled from stone." I said, "You," because I don't say cut from a cloth. I say, "You cut from a cloth, you easily burn." You feel me? I say, I'm chiseled from stone. It take time to sculpture somebody like me. And so
I like that.
I told him, I said, "You chiseled from stone." He cracked up. He said, "Wait, can I use that?" I said, "Yeah, you can use that." You know what I mean? Like, true story.
Hey, he was cool though. I like Neff. Neff is cool. I like how Neff, he was humble. You know what I mean? Like, remember that party over there in Santa Rosa after the cannabis club thing, the
Oh yeah,
Emerald Cup? It was cracking.
Yeah.
That shit was cracking. We had that party cracking. We couldn't even let nobody in. It was
a person would try to do the exact same thing you doing, but if it don't take off how yours took off, then you was the perpetrator. You was the one who, you know, used it. You the one who, oh, this motherfucker this motherfucker that. But if they was the one that took off and you flopped, it's no problem. You know, that's like if we going searching for gold, you know, and they say, oh, it's gold in them hills over there. You know, we got our sifters and shit. We, you know, and I go up here and I come back with a big old thing of fucking gold. You only got one little nugget. You gonna say, oh, that's only because he went over there to the higher place and somebody told him how to. You feel me?
Yeah.
But had you got the most gold at the lower point, and I came with one little nugget. You feel me? Now it's like, should have came over here where I was at. It's, you know, like it's double-edged sword. It worked both ways, you know. And so that's why you can't have a hate bone in your body. You can't be jealous. You can't, you know, you can't have none of those traits. If you got any of those traits, you're not really gonna succeed. You know, if you gotta have tunnel vision, like a horse. When a horse is racing, that's why they put blinders on a horse. So he got tunnel vision. You feel me? And all they can see is what's ahead. Because if they get to seeing horses on the side of them, the jockeys get to flaring, like it distracts them.
Focused.
Yeah, so they just focused on that, what that jockey pushing them for. And so that's what you got to be in your career. Focus on, you know, what you want to do. You know, no matter what it is you're doing. I don't care if you mining, you know, if you a plumber, if you a dentist, a doctor, a female, you a prostitute, you a whatever it is. You feel me? Don't get it. You feel me? Like
I feel you.
You know, if you're ashamed of your occupation, you ain't gonna be successful in your occupation. You know, you got to strive. There's some people that'll probably be a plumber for 3 years just to stack their money to start another business that they want on their own. You know, so you always, you can't focus on what nobody. People that know me, no, I don't talk about people. I don't say nothing about people behind their back. Anything I say about you, I already told you. You feel me? You already know how I feel about you. So it's never no secrets. I don't believe in secrets. And I don't talk to people about other people's situations. I don't talk to nobody that's not involved in a business situation with me about another person's business. So, and what I mean by that is if I was a pimp, you feel me, and I had prostitutes, all I'm gonna be talking to her is about pimping, prostitution. I ain't gonna tell her nothing about my homeboy business or I'm selling dope, none of that. If I'm selling dope and I'm grinding, all I'm doing, talking with my homeboys or what I'm doing is, you know, is the dope game. These prices, you know, what, you know, how much the weight going for. If I got a lawyer, all I'm talking to my lawyer about is my cases. You feel me? You keep everybody at bay. Everybody, each conversation ain't the same. So I'm not telling this. I'm not telling my lawyer about the people who sell a dope. I'm not telling the people who sell a dope. Same with the police. We ain't gonna talk. I could say what's up to the police. What's up, officer? I ain't finna tell on. I ain't finna tell him no crime. I ain't finna tell him, you know, who sold dope, who robbing, who killed who, or whatever. You feel me? None of that. So it's you treat everybody accordingly. Same when you go in a courtroom to a judge, you're gonna take your hat off. You're gonna say yes, sir, yes, no, ma'am.
Yeah, Your Honor.
You're not gonna go in there and say, yeah, motherfucker, what the fuck I'm up in this motherfucking courtroom for? You feel me? And you're gonna talk
code switching
accordingly to that judge. Same with holding a little baby, and I've said this before in interviews, and same as holding a little baby. You ain't going, oh, this pretty little motherfucker. Look at this bitch ass baby. You feel me? You gonna do it, guy. You feel me? You gonna, you know, coochie coo, all the shit. You know,
exactly.
You know, and people respect, and it's not you changing up, it's not you switching up, it's you conforming to the people that's around you, who they are. If I go to my grandmama's house, I'm not cussing to my grandmama. How you doing? How's your day going? I ain't gonna say, what's up in this bitch, grandma? You ain't cooking up shit up in it. You know what I mean? As your grandma. I'm gonna talk to a woman as a woman. You're gonna respect the lady. You're gonna respect women and children. You're gonna respect the child. You feel me? And people respect you for that. You might not. That's like if I went to China and got off the airplane, they see me, a black dude. Oh, this some nigga. You know what I mean? But as soon as I get off the plane and they greet me, you know, red carpet out, cool, you're the underdog out here. But as soon as I get off the plane and I'm like, Ching, bye, cool, nice, Chinese. They gonna say, oh shit, this motherfucker speaking our language. You feel me? He took the time to learn our language to communicate with us. You feel me? And that means something to people because if they were same if I'm speaking Spanish, same if I'm speaking Italian. whatever it is. People respect it and love it, you know, and you can treat everybody accordingly. So, you know, and that, like I say, social media kill everybody because they think, you know, you could normalize anything on social media. And that
Yeah,
kills
no.
everybody. Put the phone down and have a real conversation and go meet in person and talk and, you know.
Well, that's what I wanted to do, bro. I saw a lot of negativity on the online, bro, and as a grown ass man, bro, I wanted to have grown talk. Shout out Grizzly Beach 323. That's LA.
Yeah,
That's love right there. Hey, I'm the only northerner you ever meet with a 213 area code on my phone. Hey, nah, but I appreciate that. I mean, I was gonna ask you a question though. As somebody like me, like I spent a lot of time in LA, bro, about 14 years. I love LA, and I love out here. How do you feel about generally like your experience in LA and your experience in the Bay? Like, are they a lot different? They're similar?
Oh no, it's completely different. Well, now everything
Right?
meshing together because artists working with each other, but it's two completely different lifestyles. Like when I was in LA, I grew up gang banging. You know, my mom was a Crip. You know, my whole family is gang members, Crips and Bloods from all through LA.
Yeah, we had C14 out here,
Yeah,
Crips and Norteños.
yeah. So you know, but I fuck with the Norteños too. You feel me? I fuck with all the Norteños and everything. But right now with social,
What's up?
everybody was hard. Everybody, when they was little, nobody was punks. Nobody was soft. Nobody, and listen to everybody's songs. Everybody sold dope. Everybody had guns. I don't remember none of you motherfuckers having guns, selling dope and all that, because we really was out there having guns, selling dope and doing the shit. You feel me? And you motherfuckers wasn't. And so, but now it's like I said, it's normalized through social media. You feel me? All it takes is to go watch 5 tutorials on YouTube now on how to be a Crip, how to be a Blood. You feel me? And now,
Hey, bro, you had to see people. You know, you had to see people.
How to be a Vice Lord. You feel me? Latin Kings, Serenos, Norteños. They watching online. Now they harder than you. You feel me? These niggas watching you online, watching your story. Now they harder than your story. You feel me? I see niggas say they was gang banging in the 60s. Y'all was Crippin' and Blood before the Crips and Bloods?
Like you were saying, it don't fit. It don't fit.
That go back to the beginning when I said anachronistic. Anachronism. They anachronistic. They gotta be the first. You feel me? Nobody wanted to be the square. Nobody wanted to be the person who wasn't hip. Ain't nothing wrong with being square and being hip. And they think that I'm trying to offend people when I tell them, you know, ain't nothing wrong with being square. Ain't nothing wrong.
I love being a square, bro.
It's nothing wrong with it, you know. But everybody wanna, oh man, I've been doing this. I've been doing. No, y'all wasn't. Come on, cuz. You know what I mean? And it's like, so LA in the era I grew up in was the rowdy era. That's why I went to the Bay. My mama got me out of there. Like, it was full-fledged war. It was on. You know what I mean? 84, 85, 86, 87, cracking. You feel me? And nowhere in the country was cracking like that. Now niggas will tell you they was cracking like, on my mama. Niggas will tell you they was cracking like they was in LA in the 80s. No, y'all wasn't. Come on. That's why niggas went to Alabama, Chicago, Detroit. New York didn't even like Crips and Bloods. Now look how many Crips and Bloods is in New York. You feel me?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everybody was hard. All of a sudden, everybody, come on, my nigga. You feel me? Now everybody was New Jack City, Nino, but oh, my hood was this. Like, come on, cut the crap. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so going from LA to the Bay, and like I said, it's 88. In the Bay, I love the Bay because the Bay always been about that money, the D game. You know, you cross somebody's family or turf, it's problems. It wasn't necessarily no gang bangers who didn't like this hood over here or this hood over here because they Crips Bloods or because they wearing this color. It's basically off of turf stuff, or if you step on somebody's toes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bay. And the real gang in the Bay is the Norteños. You know, that's the only real gang that when I came out there, you know what I mean, was the only real like gang, like gang banging. But you had different, you go to Richmond, you got North Richmond, you had the P7, you had the Manor, but they wasn't like gang members. You feel me? That was That was they.
And then like in Oakland, you got the teams, Burger Team, this team, and it's like they got teams after the homies that passed away.
You got the Village, but you got the Ville, but you could police will label them a gang because that's their neighborhood, that's their turf. You feel me? And so you don't step on nobody's toes over there though. So if you come and messing with the Ville, You might be from West Oakland, the Acorns or something, so they might have an issue, but their issue is not with the whole city. You see what I'm saying? It's just the community. And LA is with the whole city. Crips, Bloods, everywhere. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. So going to the Bay was more chill, because if I ain't got no problems with nobody from the Acorns, I ain't even from Oakland, they ain't got no problems with me. You feel me? If I ain't got no problems with nobody from North Richmond, they don't got no problems with me.
Shout out Ant Dog.
You feel me?
Ant Dog, Lynn Crew in the building.
Oh, and DOG.
That's the homie right there.
About to get these paper, man, 100 million. You feel me? Then we going to a billion. You know what I told you?
That's right. Shout out to the homie right there. That's much love. From the city, from the town.
Going to the Bay from LA, it was more laid back. It was more like Kilo even did an interview, and he was like, when Coolio came out here, he was doing drive-bys and shit. He was pulling up broad daylight, out on niggas. You feel me? He's like, no, we don't do that out here. You feel me? But the thing I love about Vallejo is they got heart and they fight. They'll fight. You feel me? Like
that's how I grew up. We would still fight.
Yeah, they put up they
it's honey 925
and fight, because it wasn't no gang type of mentality. Oh, I'm gonna kill this nigga. It was like, we gonna fight tomorrow. We gonna be cool, or we might not say nothing to each other for a week. But,
yeah.
At the next party, it's what's up, nigga. You feel me?
Fuck it.
In LA, it's not like that. It's niggas you don't even know. You just know this they hood over there. Fuck them niggas is who did it. You just riding through, shooting at anybody. Ain't even getting your man. And that's what a lot of our mamas used to tell us. You gonna go over there and you gonna shoot somebody. You ain't gonna shoot the person. You feel me? You ain't gonna shoot the person who did it. You ain't gonna.
It's not like you got a good place to do target practice and learn how to shoot.
Yeah. You're not gonna find the person you shooting for. You just going to a neighborhood and shooting it up. And that's where the gang stuff. It's like Chicago mob tactics. We shooting up anybody that's with the Gambino family. Oh, they're in the Gambino family, kill them all. And so it might have been only one person from the Gambino family that you was looking for, but in the Gambino family, then fuck him. So that's
trying to bring everybody together, bro.
Yeah, it's like if the romper room was a gang and we set tripping with some other gang in Vallejo or in the Bay, then we beef. That means they're gonna smoke anybody from the romper room because we a gang.
Yeah.
Not a gang, we're a crew. You know what I mean? We get money together. We loyal to, like brothers to each other. So that's the difference between LA and the Bay and getting courted in and joining the gang. And it's crazy because in the 80s, everybody praised LA in the gang banging and marveled at it when Colors came out. Then come the 90s, it's everywhere. Now it's commercialized. They got bandanas with jewels and diamonds in them. And
oh my God, I remember those.
Dance, crip walking. If you was crip walking back in the 80s and some blood scene, they gonna blow your head off. You feel me? Or if you was talking about Bickenback being boo in a song, and you riding in the car and you talking Bickenback being boo, Crips, so you say that, blow your head off. You feel me? Because it's not commercialized. It was real. You feel me? Now it's commercialized. It's like you don't even know who to take serious.
Yeah.
It's some people that still, wear they stripes on their sleeve. Like some people say they wear their heart on their sleeve, but some people still wear their stripes on their sleeve and say, no, we not gonna surrender to, and conform to what society and these means and all this want us to be. So you might get slapped. That's like the same with using the word nigga. Some people let you slide with the word nigga. Oh, nigga. They hear white person, whatever. Oh, they ain't tripping. But the person who ain't still wearing their stripes on their sleeve, here you say nigga, knock you out. You feel me? What you just
said? As somebody that grew up, bro, saying with black people, not like just because there's a lot of Mexicans that say that shit around just Mexicans, you know what I mean? And I used to say that word because black people used to say it to me, but more recently, bro, I decided that I just didn't want that in my vernacular, you feel me? Because if one person is offended, then it's not for me, homeboy, and there's a lot of words we can use. So I personally let go of that word. Every once in a while, if I get around a lot of black people and I'm passionate moment, it comes out, but they know me, so they're okay with me saying it. It's just, and they already know that I don't want to say it because I've already said that I don't want to.
But we've been around long enough to know how you saying it in the sense of
it's all a bunch of love.
Yeah, yeah.
When I grew up, when we said the word nigga, it was to say we all niggas. And
yeah,
me, Mexican, I'm a nigga with you. So if anything happens with the police, with the essays, with whatever, we niggas together and we about to get these fruits. You know, like, but it was a word of endearment. But the thing is, just in my opinion, it does come from pain. And for me, there's just I got respect. You feel me? I grew up with respect, and if one like I said, if one brother or one sister is offended, I just rather just let go of that one. You feel me? It's all
right.
good.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
And I don't hate on Mexicans that say it. You know, do your thing. But for me, I'm gonna let go of it.
Yeah, and it's about the mutual respect. You know, make sure that you show them mutual respect for what anybody's culture is, and that's how I feel when they talk about the gays and the lesbians and the LGBT and all that. You feel me? But one thing I'm not gonna do, even though, like I said, I don't have an issue with who you want to sleep with, who you like as a, you know, but I'm not gonna call a man who was born a man a girl. You get what I'm saying? He's what's his name, Jenner. He's somebody. He's a lady. Caitlyn Jenner. You're not a lady. He's a man. You know, like, well, I identify as Asian. I'm no longer black. I'm Asian. No, nigga, you was born black. Nigga, you black. You can identify with the Asian community and hang with the Asians and all this and that. But when you was born African. You feel me? You was born.
I just think a lot of that comes with white privilege too, though. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah. So,
if white men weren't talking about that, it wouldn't matter. You know, and that's why they like it's just. In
it.
my opinion, they're still white men, and they're over here trying to say something, and I don't think it's for white men to say really right now. But how I look at it is the only thing I don't really agree with is like the men or transgender men being in female sports. Because when my daughter plays sports, I don't want her going against no man. I'll fuck that fool up. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what he calls himself. If he pushes up on my daughter, it's on a cracking. You know what I mean?
So yeah, so when a person got their beliefs and all that, I stick with you. If I don't believe in what you believe in, I won't disrespect it though. But I'm not gonna just because you same as the Ku Klux Klan and we hate niggers. You know, don't you don't come over here disrespecting me but I'm not gonna put on no white sheet. I'm not gonna call you no white supremacist. I'm inferior to you and none of that. I'm not gonna conform to your style. You still what you is to me. You feel me?
Hey, bro, what about it? Like the
What say?
feminization of men.
See you wear change really. Oh yeah, one of them just got my son on it. That's all. That's a little chain, and I had this chain for 100 years. I had this same chain. I've been wearing this chain for 20 years, 22 years, 20.
That's how Mexicans do it.
Just the same chain. You feel me?
Hey, shout out to Texas. We about to be out there.
Texas. Oh yeah, Leavenworth, Kansas.
We about to be in H-Town.
That's who Drake was talking about me. I was in Leavenworth, Kansas, doing my time.
Oh yeah.
That's when Drake was like Beaumont, Texas, Leavenworth, Kansas.
Oh shit.
That's what. And I miss Drake, man. That was my brother.
How was that? How was that, man?
That was my H. If you go listen to his songs, you don't know how he felt about me. He say my name and all this stuff. When he say one more time, I peeped the cops. Fucking with them boys from Grape Street Watch. You feel me? Like
oh shit! I never thought about that.
Little thing he throw in there, he throw me a little love. Like I told you, even on his first song, he say Coolio got ghost, bounce the watch. He say so damn dope when I'm in my Chevrolet, bumping Coolio to the click I never play. All these songs he got where he saying my name.
Shout out to all the greats.
Like nigga, Coolio was my nigga. Like you feel me?
But I didn't think about that. I know that song, bro.
You can't write me out of history. You know, with my dude, you see who behind me. You see who on my chair right here. You feel me? You can't write me out of my brother history. You feel me? Coolio and Mac Drake. You know what I mean? And so all his songs. I bought a studio. He said I bought a studio and equipped it. I bought a studio, equipped it with Coolio. You feel me? And all this.
Damn.
He dropped lugs on you in every song.
Holy shit.
You feel me?
That's why I want to do these, bro, so we can get the story straight. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You can't fucking deny it when you get it straight from the person. You feel me?
Yeah, but they'll try to write you out of history, and that's why I say they're anachronistic. A lot of people, they're anachronistic. They give you a timeline. I even heard somebody tell me a story about me in 1986.
T-Town.
The Bay. You feel me? It's impossible for you to have a story about me in the Bay prior to 1988. I didn't move to the Bay till 1988. I don't heard niggas say they remember me from 84, 83, 80. How? It's impossible.
Yeah.
Anachronistic. You feel me? It's an anachronism. You want to be so relevant that you're going to create a story, you know. And I can tell you about rappers, but when you see my DVD, this Unknown Legend is coming out, this is the stuff I'm talking about. And I name a few rappers in there whose stories they want you to, this their real story. So we compare their lyrics to the timelines. That's all we do. We compare the lyrics to the timelines. That's like if I told you I'm going to give you $1 trillion. Hey, I'm about to give you $1 trillion in ones. Count it up for me. And I say, how long you think it'll take you to count it? And you say, oh, shit, give me a blunt. I'll count it up in a week. In a week, it's mathematically impossible. It's only 31.2 million seconds in a year. If you was to count $1 a second, you count $32 million if you want to generalize it. If you counted $10 a second through a money counter, that's nonstop. It's only 10 seconds, 10 milliseconds in a second. So you're going to be counting up $310 million in 1 year. In 10 years, you're going to count $3.1 trillion. In 100 years, you're only going to count $300 billion. It's mathematically impossible. You feel me? But some people, they don't think. They want to say what's slick. They want to say what's sharp. They want to say what's relevant to what the cause is. They want to be the more important person than to be the person that spit the real truth, spit real game. Hip hop is about spitting game and knowledge. When I die, they're going to go listen to my music and they're going to put that shit in the real Hall of Game because they're going to say, nobody listened to this motherfucker. And this motherfucker was popping this shit his whole entire fucking life. Not some of my life, my whole life, nigga. I came up gangbang. My mom was a real Crip from birth. I never wore red in my whole entire life, but I got blood homies that's like this, close to my heart.
Yeah, I got some regular homies too.
It's because of the respect of how I was raised. I got people from the Crest that's like my real blood family. If they don't fuck with somebody, I don't fuck with them. And these people might have been people who I never would have had beef with. That's they beef. But since I'm fucking with them, I'm not fucking with them. That loyalty is gone, my nigga. Don't let nobody trick you and act like they this hard, they this that tough. Because the hardest people in the world don't even act hard. The hardest people in the world just trying to survive. The gangster niggas in the world just trying to get their hustle on, make their money, keep their family safe. You feel me? They bring this shit out of us when they press the buttons. And you know?
Yeah, that's a problem.
The lion in the jungle, the lion
motherfuckers try to test me here and there.
Destroying shit, he chilling. He got his little females and cubs and shit behind. He posted up. You feel me? You see all his scars on him. You know he don't been through fucking battles. You feel me? And you still going over there poking this motherfucker?
Exactly.
And that's the part of society
poking
that's
the gorilla
right now. Is the motherfuckers that's, you know, soft motherfuckers because they selling you this story on social media. They got 3 million followers, 10 million followers. So they think, oh, this is the most popular motherfucker. So he must be telling the truth.
Yeah, but you see them in person and they get all like, oh.
They wings, my nigga, you know.
Yeah, I know. You look in their eyes, bro, and you see it quick.
Like Cam said in one of his songs, he said, for real nigga get on, he gonna be stuck. Because ain't nobody gonna open up no more doors for him. Because they don't want you to get in. That's why I take my hat off to niggas like 50 Cent. Niggas who don't bow down to what the industry trying to
that fool's my hero, bro. Because he stays himself.
Yeah, because they like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. You shouldn't have let me this far. You feel me?
Exactly.
They don't want to let me make it that far. So I've been kicking in my own doors. Nobody didn't want to give me no record deal. I started my own record company at 18. Nobody wanted to produce for me. I started producing my own songs. Niggas didn't want to sing my hooks. I started singing my own hooks. Now I'm going to do my own movies. I'm going to start my own film company. I'm going to start my own stock market company. I'm going to be my own broker. You feel me? So, and that's my whole life. That's been me. And niggas it's not one nigga, even niggas that's watching this motherfucking station, it's not one nigga who I probably ain't bailed out of jail, put money on their books, showed them how to start their record company, showed them how to start a business, took them out of a jam, saved their mama house from getting took. That's me. That's the reason I ain't no fucking billionaire, because I don't gave out $500 billion to motherfuckers helping them. You feel me? This is my real life. You know, and I say it with passion like this because I love the same way I've had anger. You feel me?
Yeah.
Channel it in different ways. And people that know me, they know it. They know that, you know, I'm going to be the person just chilling, relaxing until you press
right there. Cuz they'll help me start my shit. Help me with my podcast. Both of them.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Love.
Yeah, you know, that's just, it's me. And I don't want nothing from it but success for them.
Yeah, real gangsters ain't shit to do because we ain't even moving like that. That's right, G Reckless. For sure. Yeah, I know, bro. That's why I fuck with you, go, bro. Cause like real recognize real, homie. Like I'm cool with Serenios, homie. Like I lived out there for I got Norteño tattoos, homie, and I lived out there for like 13, 14 years almost in the hood too. And
Yeah.
they let me live, homie, because I came with respect, you know, that shit that we, you know, that they don't got like nowadays. And I see a lot of rappers, I got love for them, but like they don't know the true cost of violence. You feel me? And they don't know how it changes people's lives forever until
Yeah.
it does. You
Yeah.
know, that's why I try to tell these youngsters, bro, like we already did that shit for you. If you didn't bang in the 80s or 90s, you didn't bang. And
Yeah.
so just stop it, you know?
Yeah. And you just got, and like I say, you just got to stay solid and be true to what you want to be true to. You don't got to be this person or that person. You feel me? Be an originator, be original in your cause. And then you can pay homage to people. You
Of
know, like
course.
I love Curtis Blow. Like that's who I came up listening to, like Curtis Blow, Blowfly. You feel me?
Whatever.
Egyptian Lover. All them songs is what got me started. You feel me? That's my
Yeah,
cousin
man.
Weez. You feel me? G Weez.
Hey, before we end a little, because we got to end, so I forget. I got so much in the conversation. Hey, tell me a little bit about this. What you doing in the stock market?
Oh yeah, I got the stock market going. So and it's crazy. I never thought I'd be a full-fledged. I'm about to take my Series 7 exam, so I'm about to actually be a full stock broker. You feel me? You know,
Damn, that's fucking
through
sick, bro.
my
Congrats.
uncle company, they sponsoring me through it, so I can pass the SEC and all that. So once I take my Series 7 exam, I'll be cool. But I've been since the pandemic started, I was doing the stocks, like playing with them. I just was doing stocks. You feel me? Like buying stocks here and there. I was doing the little Bitcoin like 5 years ago. It was up and then it shot down. So I got out of it, didn't really mess with it. Bought a few little stocks. I did Hertz, AMC, was doing all them stocks. Then once the pandemic hit last year and it shut down, the market like dipped. Everything was low. I was like, damn, we just got hit hard. But I said, this shit got to come back up. So I started doing my math, you feel my due diligence, watching the numbers. And I'm like, this shit gonna climb back up. So I started getting into it. So Jay King hit me. He seen me posting my posts and telling people what to get and buy. So he hit me. He said, what you doing with options? And I said, I don't know about options. You feel me? And he's like, oh, options trading is the shit. Like this, and this. I said, he told me what to do. He said, go look up American Airlines. Go pick this options play. Pick this strike price for this amount. You feel me? And so once I chose that play, boy, that my options shot up like 6 times my money. I just, oh shit, options is the shit. So from then on, I started reading on options, tutorials on YouTube, trying to get books on what is options. So now I know what options is: selling calls, selling puts, buying calls, buying puts. You feel me? Iron condors, iron spreads, debit spreads. So I know what all of this shit is now. Now I'm knowing about the theta, the rho, the delta.
Oh shit.
I'm knowing about what every number is, because all of it means something. The PE ratio. I gotta know if I'm gonna get into something. I gotta know what every fucking thing on this page means. I can't just look at the value of the stock.
Yeah, yeah.
100 different numbers down here that mean something. They ain't just there for that. The volume. What's this volume mean? What's this market cap? What's this? You feel me? So, and I'm gonna give you a quick example. So you look at a company like Apple. Apple is the richest company in the world. They're the richest company on the market. You feel me? And so they're worth $2.2 trillion. Their stock price right now is 120. I haven't looked since they closed for the day, but they was 125, 126 early today. So they $126 per share. Their market cap is 2.2 trillion. They only have 17 billion stocks in circulation. So if you took $2.2 trillion and you divided that by 17 billion, you would come up with $125. You feel me? So now you got to watch the market cap. So when they're supposed to hit $3 trillion this year. So if you take $3 trillion and you divide that by 17 billion, the market cap, now their stock price is going to be worth 178, 179. So you know they going up. You feel me? And so you got to look at every stock like that. A lot of these stocks that got $1 billion market cap, I don't really do cryptocurrency because it's volatile. It'll go up 20%, it'll drop 20%. You got to get in that when you see it take a huge dip, buy it because it's going to take a huge climb. You feel me? But when it take a 20% dip, that's when you get in, and that's on stocks too. And so I got actual clients who putting their money into trusted me with their money, with their savings. You feel me? And I've generated a lot of bread in that sense for people. And that's why I say if my evaluations go right by September, October, we should be a multi-million-dollar company, Caviar Capital, but we trying to push for $100 million at the end of the year for the company. That's not saying that's my worth as that I got in my bank for people
Yeah,
to watch.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have $100 million. My company will be worth $100 million with clients. You know, with
That's
clientele.
right. Like Pocho1
got
said, killing it.
got capital companies that manage $450 billion
That's
in capital.
insane.
You feel me?
Hell yeah, bro.
And
Well,
so,
hey, bro, before this, because I want to be able to post this shit, you got any last shout outs? Anything last thing you're doing? Things for them to look out for?
yeah, I want to give a shout out to you first and foremost. Shout out to everybody in the 707, especially
That's right.
Vallejo, Santa Rosa, Fairfield. I love all the people in those regions, all the independent businessmen and businesswomen that's coming up. Shout out to y'all. My homie DJ Product, you feel me? Got to shout him out. Shout out everybody in Watts, Compton.
What's up?
Real LA to the Bay. I got my DVD that's coming out. It's called Unknown Legend. Y'all can go look at the trailer. I got a 5-minute trailer up. It's called The Unknown Legend, the Underdog Unknown Legend movie trailer. So I got that coming up. I got 10 movie scripts wrote. So we trying to get a movie deal with Netflix. I got a lot of stuff. Y'all probably like, damn, this motherfucker got shit. You feel me? So I'm trying to get a deal.
Well, this is just a start, bro.
You know.
We just starting back. You know, we just going again.
We steady Kansas City. Shout out to, and yeah, I got my boys in Kansas City. Shout out to Dobsy in New Mexico. We got Caviar Elevations, the wood company. Go look that up on the hashtag. Go look up Caviar Elevations, hashtag Caviar Elevations. Y'all see the wood
Caviar Elevations.
Caviar Elevations. Go see the wood company we got. #1 wood company in New Mexico. You feel me? Pushing dope productions. #1. You feel me?
That's right.
Real talk.
Well, I appreciate you, bro. I'll see you in Texas next week.
Yeah, we out there. We rocking and rolling.
That's right, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Likewise, you know it.
Please, everybody, follow the brother, follow me. I'll follow everybody back that follows me right now after this, and support independent media, independent artists, independent businessmen.
Later on, since he got me on the live, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
live.
flame me up. Flame me up.
I'm gonna do it live. You know, I got all the colors for everybody. You feel me?
That's right. Hey, I got love. Hey, I wear blue every day, bro. I got love for blue too.
Yeah. And rest in peace to my son, Trey Gaby, the baby.
That's right. That's how we end it. Rest in peace.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, brother.
All
Peace.
Right.